I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? Since your pretty ass told me she came in the door, I just wanna chill, got a sack for us to roll. Married to the money, introduced it to my soul. Showed her how to win.
What's good? What's up, Messy Mob? It's your girl, Messy Maya, and I'm back again with another video. So this recap is definitely long overdue, but I'm back and I'm ready to recap this episode. To me, it was so-so. It wasn't too bad, but not the greatest. But let's go ahead and get into it. First of all, let's get into this motherfucking intro. So this intro is too cute. I really do like it. And the song was alright too. Everybody looked so good, especially Mo City. Oh my God, he's so fun. Anyways, that's besides the point. But yeah, Zeus definitely ate down with this intro. So y'all already know me. I'm just going to get right into it. So after they recapped last season, which really wasn't needed, but of course it's Zeus, they're going to use as much filler as they can. And we get through the intro. It shows Natalie basically bailing Orlando Brown out of jail. So that's how we get to meet Orlando. Okay, so Orlando is getting bailed out of jail by Natalie. And y'all know Natalie is the flexing queen. Okay, so she was in the office basically bailing him out. She pulls the $25K in cash out of her little designer purse. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Natalie, she said, I'm not going to be on this show much. So when I am on the show, bitch, I am going to flex, bitch. Don't play with her. So she definitely flexed a little bit for us. She gave them the $25K and then she bailed Orlando Brown out of jail, aka according to her, which is the first bad boy that they have ever bailed out of jail. So Orlando Brown basically is introduced in his confessional, and he's introducing himself, basically saying, of course, how he was on That's So Raven and Disney, and how he was a famous child actor, but now he is known for being in a lot of controversy, which is very true, because again, he kind of is a household name, I guess, child, however you want to look at it. But yeah, so we already know who Orlando Brown is, so he was the first one to be introduced. I just hope that Zeus does not take advantage of him because, yeah, if you really watch any of his interviews, you can look it up on YouTube. He talks about a lot of trauma he went through, a lot of hard times that he's going through. Like he said, he's in a lot of controversy, girl. So I just don't want them to take advantage of him. Like, I really do hope that Bad Boys really does make, you know what I'm saying? I feel like something like a show like this can either make or break you. Like, you can come out like rich, more famous, you know what I'm saying? More successful, bookings, this, that, and the third, and you can create a name for yourself, or it could really break you. So like I said, Zeus shows, they just showcased a really toxic environment, and I just don't know personally. I'm just going to have to keep watching to see how it works out for him. I just don't know personally how he's going to do in an environment like that, but he's grown. He signed up for the show. He should know what to expect, but I still don't know yet. So hopefully he thrives after the show and he thrives during the show. Honestly, it's only the first episode and Orlando gives me main character. He gives me main character. Of course, he was an actor in his past, so he's already very animated and funny. So I can't deny that. So I really do hope that the show does good for him. Let's move on. So Natalie and him are in the car, basically catching up. Honestly, I already said this before when I recap baddies. I feel like Natalie is like very animated, but like in a bad way. Like, it's just everything she says on TV is just so, like, it just seems like such an act and so scripted. Like, I just don't know. Like, she talks like this and like this and like that. And it just seems like she's reading a script. I just can't. Ugh, girl. But it's her show, child. I'm watching, but Lord, like, just make it a little bit more believable. She just needs to take some acting classes and she'll be all right. Anyways, so they're in the car, they're chopping it up, they're catching up, and he really seems to like Natalie, which is really good. He calls her his sister. So again, I feel like Natalie with friends is just never really good. So hopefully she does right by him and does not backstab him like she does everyone else. But we all know how Natalie is, so if it does happen, I'm not going to be surprised. Okay, so basically she gets him hooked up with a little condo or whatever, condo apartment, whatever you want to call it, which is really cool. So not only did she bill him out $25K, she hooked him up with the place to stay for the night, to lay his head in a comfortable, in a comfortable place. So I felt like that was really nice that she is taking care of her cast members. I feel like she does a lot better by the bad boys than she does by the baddies, but that's just me. Yeah, so the next morning, okay, so basically Orlando gets settled in, he goes to sleep, whatever. The next morning, Orlando wakes up with an orange Zeus jumpsuit, y'all. I'm like, Zeus knew what the fuck they were doing, bitch, because every Zeus jumpsuit or little outfit that I see is either black or white. I have never seen no orange one. They knew what the fuck they was doing. I'm just playing, but anyways, he goes and he speaks to his lawyer, y'all. I'm not going to recap this. If you know, you know. If you watched it, you watched it. His lawyer basically just gave him a rundown of everything like lawyers do, what to expect, what are going to be the next steps while he is out. And yeah, that was basically it. So it cuts to, the next scene cuts to all of the bad boys, I believe, and they are at, I don't know if they're at a photo shoot, a promo shoot, or what. I think that's what it was, but they all show up with their fancy cars. We see Jonathan's truck. We see just everybody pulling up with their cars. I think it's their cars. Let me know. Do y'all think those were rentals? Because my thing is Jonathan pulled up with his car, so I'm thinking that everything else is their cars too, but I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, so they pull up with their cars, and it's honestly, this shot was so lit. Like, everybody was hanging out their windows, and you know what I'm saying, just having a good time. They pull up, Natalie gets off the Sprinter, the bus, whatever the fuck it is, and she's basically saying hi to everybody, like, what the fuck is going on, being their little hype man. And then she goes down the line and starts to introduce everybody. Honestly, this was so unnecessary, but at the same time, I understand why they did it, so they can be able to introduce the guys, like do their confessionals and show us their pictures and everything. So I understand why it was done. It was just, it took like 20 minutes to do, and it was just a waste of time to me, like, but that's just me. Let me know what y'all think about that. So go down the line, they introduce everybody. So while she's introducing everybody, this is what happens in between.
I'm ready to show them why Texas is my city.
What's the clear?
Texas ain't your city. Texas is my city. Yeah.
Listen. All this shit going on, right? This my city, ho. Yeah. All this shit here. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. I'm like, God, what is going on?
So Chef D's big goofy ass talking about some Texas is my city. Texas is not a city, first of all. I don't know who the fuck taught you that, because if Texas was your city, first of all, Texas is not a city. So what the fuck am I talking about? The goofiness is rubbing off on me. So let me start that over. If Houston was your city, you would have said that. But you're talking about Texas is my city. What in the entire fuck? His big grown goofy ass then got on TV talking about some Texas is a city. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. When I seen that, I cringed so bad. I'm like, you sitting here trying to establish your dominance and trying to like put claim over this territory, and you're just not doing it right, baby. You're not. And then fucking Jonathan is in the background co-signing him, and I'm like, Lord, no. But Orlando Brown's impression of him was so fucking funny. Oh my God. He literally did the perfect impression of all of them, because that's how all of them sounded. Just dumb. So, like I said, they're doing introductions, and after introductions are over, Natalie is basically like, y'all need to do y'all big one. This is season 2. We're in fucking Houston. I'm gonna need y'all to turn this show up and do y'all big one. And she was like, on that note, period. Like, in the discussion, do your big one, and that's just gonna be that. So she gets on the bus, and as she's getting on the bus, Jonathan creeps his ass around the group and punches the shit out of Anthony in his face, I think. Yeah, because his glasses definitely flew off and his head definitely hit that motherfucking truck. Okay? So I'm pretty sure the hit landed, because some people online was trying to say that Jonathan missed and only grazed him. And the hit didn't connect, but I'm pretty sure the hit connected. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the hit connected. So anyways, Jonathan punches the absolute shit out of Anthony, and they start fighting. And like I said, Chef D's big, goofy, dumb ass jumped in the fight. Bitch. Don't say, I don't want to hear nothing about tag teaming, bitch. He didn't tag team. That nigga jumped in the fight while he was fighting Jonathan. That is jumping. Tag teaming is when you wait for them to get done fighting, then you start fighting the other person that was just fighting. He didn't wait, baby. He jumped in while Anthony was getting attacked. I didn't like it. Big, goofy, dumb, sick sounding ass. I didn't like it. It was corny. And don't get me wrong, I don't really care for Anthony like that. But right is right and wrong is wrong. That was definitely wrong. And then when people was trying to hold him accountable for it, he was trying to fight them too. So after that fight, security breaks it up, whatever. And Chef D's basically just looking dumb, standing around. And Darrell's like, y'all shouldn't have did that. Y'all shouldn't have jumped him. You shouldn't have jumped in. You should have just let Jonathan do his thing, right? So Chef D is just so bad at taking accountability and responsibility for what he just did. So he's like, ain't nobody jump him. Stop saying that shit, bitch. Pick a side, bitch. Fight me then, bitch. If you feel like that, fight me then, bitch. And then Big Lou is dick riding Chef D. And Big Lou, first of all, I'm from Florida. And Big Lou is not a good representation, okay? So Big Lou's like, yeah, what the fuck? He ain't jump in. Stop saying that shit. Stop saying, just dick riding. But one thing Big Lou said that I did agree with is Big Lou said, if that's your friend and you feel like he was getting jumped, why the fuck ain't you jump in and help him though? That's the truth though. If that's your friend, even if y'all are rocky, if you see him getting jumped, why would you let him get jumped? In the words of Jocelyn, that ain't your friend. Anyways, child, so Big Lou is co-signing Chef D while Chef D is having a little temper tantrum. It's just like, bitch, Jonathan is strong and Jonathan can clearly fight. It's bad enough that Anthony got snuck. But bitch, you had to jump in knowing he wasn't, like, come on, like, I just feel like if you was real, you would have just said, okay, bitch, like, I don't like you. What's up? Like, you just fought him. Bitch, fight me too. Line it up. But you're corny. You had to wait until someone else popped their shit for you to pop yours. Yeah. Big goofy ass. I don't like him. And you know what? I wanted to like Chef D because I've seen him, you know what I'm saying? I see him on social media with Natalie and he seemed so cool. You know what I'm saying? He got a business. I always respect the businessman. Anybody with a business, business women, businessman, I respect it. I love it. But I didn't like that. No. I didn't like it. It was very corny to me. What Jonathan did, I feel like Jonathan was wrong. And Jonathan posted on his Instagram, he said, if you're on Anthony's side, fuck you. But I guess it's fuck me because when it came to this situation, I definitely am on Anthony's side. Like, if that's really your friend, you really finna beat the shit out your friend because he was getting money? Or let me know how y'all feel. Or do y'all feel like it was deeper than that? Like, it wasn't deeper than that because Jonathan said that he felt like Anthony was playing on his top because he let Rio book a $300 section in his club. I don't know about you, but I'm not turning down $300. I'm not finna do that. especially when it's to help my business. And I know all money is not good money, but is he supposed to, y'all run in the same groups, y'all are in the same city. Is he supposed to turn down every person for his business that you don't like? What? I don't know. I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. I just feel like it's not that serious for you to beat the shit out of him like that. Because he, like, huh? I don't know. I don't think it was that serious. I don't think I could do that to a friend. Like, maybe I'm gonna keep my distance away from you. Like, if I really felt that bad about it, like, okay, so you're hanging out with somebody that I fought and hate. Okay, well, you know what I'm saying? Note it. I'm gonna keep my distance from you because you want some funny shit. But I'm not gonna sit here and beat your ass on national television when you were just my friend a month ago. Best friends, actually. They were all hanging out in a little clique. So let me know how y'all feel about that situation. And honestly, with Jonathan too, I just feel like you know damn well you could have beat him up even if y'all would have squared up together. Why did you have to sneak him though? I don't know, y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about it. But I still do really love Jonathan. I think that Jonathan is amazing. He's an amazing hairstylist. But he just fights so dirty. He fights so dirty. Even when he was fighting Rio last season, y'all, he was literally ripping. After he beat the shit out of Rio already, he had Rio on the floor. And he was literally sitting there ripping his braids out his head. Ripping them out. Like, that's a bit much. You know what I'm saying? So he gets in his truck and I guess he tries to back Anthony. I think he tried to run him over. I don't know. That whole thing was just crazy. And basically, while that was happening, or the aftermath, I guess, Big Lou and Darrell start fighting. So no, this was the aftermath of the fight. So after the fight, Jonathan finally calmed down and Big Lou goes over to him and he's basically instigating. Okay, instigating and dick riding, if you will. So he's talking to Jonathan. He's like, yeah, you did your shit. Yeah, you ain't do nothing wrong. People trying to say that you jumped him. You ain't jump him. You did your shit. You don't need to jump him. This, that, and the third, just dick riding. Okay. So he finally mentions Darrell. So he's like, Darrell said that you and Chef D jumped him. First of all, bitch, Darrell ain't say that. Darrell said that Chef D jumped in the fight. Okay? So don't be lying like that. You're lying. You're lying. Okay, so Darrell hears Big Lou talking his shit. So Darrell goes over there and just tries to clear it up to Jonathan. He was like, I did not say that Jonathan jumped him. I said that Chef D said that he was going to jump him. I'm sorry, that he jumped him. And Big Lou is just sitting there lying. No, the fuck you did it. You said that Jonathan said that. Like all this rah-rah. Okay? Again. Just doing too much already. Okay? Fishing for camera time. Fishing for a fight. You can just tell he just wanted that moment. And I feel like it just didn't work out in his favor because you look goofy. Anyways, they start arguing. Big Lou is clearly getting more and more upset to the point where he shoves Darrell. I think he shoved him. So he shoves Darrell and Darrell immediately uppercutted him and started beating him up. Like, you did all that talking and now you're getting beat up. First of all, if you were going to make the first move and shove him first, why the fuck would you put your head down like that? Big Lou literally shoved him and then put his head down. You're a fucking idiot. Who taught you how to fight? Keep your head up. Like, and you put your head down and you got uppercut immediately. Good job, really. Good job. Anyways, that's where the episode ends. To me, this episode really wasn't that bad. I feel like a lot of scenes we could have done without. But again, this is Zeus. This is really what I expect out of them at this point. But as a whole, I feel like the first episode really did set the tone for how the rest of the season is going to be. And yeah, I thought that it was pretty good. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. So now that I'm done recapping, I just kind of want to, because I didn't mention a lot of bad boys, just the bad boys who, you know, showed their ass this episode. So I didn't mention all of them, so I do just want to do a little, you know what I'm saying, just first impression on how I feel about everybody. And y'all let me know how y'all felt about everybody too in the comments, please. Prince is so fine. I loved him on Love and Hip Hop, so I am looking forward to him basically doing his big one on this season too. I hope he does his big one and doesn't disappoint me, but yeah, I'm really excited for him. All right, so we have Mo City JB next. He is also so fine. Yeah, I feel like he is going to do his big one. I also feel like he's going to be one of the fan favorites, and he's eye candy. Like, come on. Big goofy ass bitch. I'm just playing. No, he's corny to me so far, but hopefully he gets better. He said that he was Santana's ex. Oh, I don't want to be known for Santana's ex, but Santana's the first person that I'm going to mention. Raz B just seems so out of place. One, he's older. He's like in his 40s. What are you doing on this show? Like a Milan number 2, but at least Milan like fit in. I feel like Raz B does not fit in. He's very much awkward. Carry On. I don't understand why they brought him back. He wasn't my favorites, but at the same time, he wasn't the worst person on last season, but I just don't understand his position. Anthony, I feel like he did not deserve what he got on the first episode. And yeah, I have nothing else to say about Anthony, but yeah, Carry On being on the show still just confuses the hell out of me. Jonathan. Child, I already told y'all I didn't really care for him sneaking Anthony, but, you know, he did what he felt like he had to do, and this gagged the fuck out of me. So this says, why the hell on Bad Boys when Jonathan was being introduced, they had this picture for him, but him later in the episode. And Jonathan go say, LOL, I was bloated. Anyways, Orlando Brown definitely gave me main character energy. I really do like him. I hope that this season gives him everything that he wants. RR was alright. I really didn't see much of him on this episode. I hope he does his big one. I hope he's a good addition to the show. Honestly, I'm excited for the new Bad Boys, especially the ones who haven't been on TV before, because I feel like that's really what they should be doing. I absolutely did not care for this man. I didn't. If y'all don't know who he is, this is him.
My name Big Lou, aka no baller, cause I ball hard on these bitches, but I ain't no baller cause I let all you bitches have it. I'm
Yeah, okay. Now what
And my name's Shotty, so let me have it. Just like that.
Oh,
Games Chris and shit.
oh, shit. Eat it. Oh, eat him.
So if you're wondering how he made it on the show, yeah. This is how he made it on the show. He showed his ass at the auditions, and actually his fight is what caused the auditions to end early, and no one else was able to audition after his fight because it got shut down. So, yeah. That should already tell you what you need to know about him. So let me know what y'all think about the episode, the cast, and everything else that has to do with Bad Boys Texas in the comments. I really want to know y'all opinions, whether you agree with me or not. I really don't care, but I just want to see how y'all feel about this episode. Do y'all feel like Jonathan was giving bully? Do y'all feel like Jonathan just did exactly what he said he was gonna do? Do you feel like Anthony should have been on his P's and Q's and he should have been expecting it? Do you think Darrell is a bad friend for not jumping in the fight, or at least trying to separate it or diffuse it? What do y'all think about Chef D jumping in? What do y'all think about Big Lou dick riding? Let me know how y'all feel about everybody. I want to know the tea. Okay, let me know the tea. My name is Maya, Messy Maya, and again, subscribe, like, comment. Just support me because, yeah, I'm an up-and-coming YouTuber, and I really am putting my foot and my all into this journalism thing, and I really want to pursue it, and I just want to gain some supporters along the way, and some, you know what I'm saying, messy mob. Y'all the messy mob, so just show out for me, okay? We're already at 570 plus subscribers. If you see this, we'll make it 600, okay? Make it 600. So, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and bye.
60 grams, mama, 100 grams though. Man, I swear I love her